Hey guys, long time no see. Welcome to the online version of English 7. Hope you guys are staying safe and clean while the coronavirus is running rampant. Hope you had a great spring break, but now we got to get back to class. So I'm going to lay out a few ground rules. First of all, some things that should be pretty obvious. Any communication that you post on Google Classroom, make sure it's something you wouldn't mind your parents seeing. Uh, Anybody can see it. It needs to be clean. It doesn't need to be anything crazy. Make sure that you're not blowing up the chat with memes and funny videos and all that. I like memes and funny videos as much as anybody. If you find something funny you want me to see, send it to me privately. Don't post it online on the main chat. You can send it to your classmates privately. You can text it to them, whatever. But don't blow up the chat. We need to keep it class related. Now, that doesn't mean you can't post. If you find something class related that you think's interesting, sure, post it. If it's a link to another site like a YouTube video or something, maybe run it by me first. Email it to me or send it to me in a private message on Classroom. Let me look at it and I'll give you the okay, or I might say no, we don't need to share that. You can post and ask questions. You can leave comments and things on other people's questions. Post things on the main board that you want feedback on. I can give you feedback. Your classmates can. That's what it's for. As far as communication, you can private message me. Some of you already have. You can private message one another. I don't think I have access to those. And obviously, again, you can post on the main board, but keep that to things that are class related only. Assignments and attendance. So most of you yesterday did fine with the little attendance, are you here question. You just have to click the yes button. You don't have to leave a comment on those. Some days you'll have something like that where I've got a video and you don't have to necessarily do an assignment on those days. There will be an are you here? You say yes, basically verifying that you watched the video. Other days I'll have a video like this. I'll ask you a question in the video and I might have, video response, and I don't type out the question. You have to have watched the video to answer it. So watch the video every day it's posted. Not every day we'll have one, but we'll have a question like that. We might have discussion questions where we post responses and you respond to other people's, things like that. And then some days we'll have a little bit more detailed homework or assignments to do, our vocab exercises and things like that. I think I'm going to be able to format those to where they work pretty much like they do in the book, just in an online format. So we'll check that out this week. Daily grades will come from that. Attendance will come from that. On RenWeb, you'll see a CI for checked in. It's not attendance, like you're not present because you're not actually here, but checked in shows that you had an online presence that day. What that means is that each of your daily assignments is probably going to be due at 11:59 of the day they're assigned, 11:59 p.m. That's right before midnight. That makes sure that you log on each day that you would have my class, and make sure that you do the work that you're supposed to do. So just keep up with that. It shouldn't be anything too crazy. Most days I'll have everything up, between 8 and 9 in the morning, sometimes earlier. Should never be later unless something's terribly wrong. But be on the lookout for those things. As far as tests and quizzes, I know that's something that some of you have asked me about. It's going to be hard to do tests, for one thing, and it's going to be a little bit difficult to do quizzes. Quizzes I might try with some multiple choice type things, maybe set time limits on them once you start the quiz, but I can't keep you from using a book, and that's the reason I'm probably not going to do tests online. We already have a few test grades from the week before spring break, I think one. And we may figure something out down the road where testing becomes a viable option, but right now I'm not looking at giving many tests through an online method because, again, I can't tell you while you're sitting at home, hey, don't use your textbook on this. I have no way of knowing it. If you did, I would. I'm not worried about that. Most of your assignments are going to be daily grades. Like I said, maybe a quiz every once in a while on something we've read or on your vocab, something like that. When we read a book, I might take a prompt and give you a short essay to write and get a quiz grade from that. So just stay tuned. We're going to be flexible. I'm going to work with you guys. This is as new for me as it is for you. As far as books that you're going to need, we're going to go pretty heavily on vocab. So this is the thing I think I can approximate the closest to how it was conducted in class. I can post videos of me reading off sentences with the words, giving you sentences the way I would use them, talking about parts of speech, definitions that I would take, things like that. And we can, again, I think I can get choosing the right words, synonyms, antonyms, and completing the sentence online in a way that you can do them like a multiple choice format. And again, I can quiz on this, things like that. So this is going to be really similar to how we did it in class already, and we're going to go pretty heavy into vocab. That's all we're doing this week. So we'll have an easy start. We're going to do Unit 9 of vocab this week. And the first assignment of that will be posted tomorrow, which is the first day of actual class instruction. We may do a unit a week of vocab, honestly. We're pretty much done with grammar for writing, so you don't have to worry about that. We finished all that I thought was necessary in that in the third 9 weeks. So again, this is going to be the main thing that we work on online. But other than that, we also need to read The Outsiders. So I don't care which version you have. You can have this one with the weird close-up of the guy's chest, uh, which I think Barnes & Noble carries. If you don't have this book, order it off Amazon. Get it from Barnes & Noble. Probably want to get it pretty soon. I'd be careful about going out, obviously, but we need this book. You might be able to find an ebook. Some videos may be posted me reading parts of it aloud, but I'm not going to read the whole book for you. You're not going to have the, Corey Jones Reads the Outsider ebook TM. But we'll read it and we'll discuss it. And this will probably start next week. So I know most of you already have a copy. If you don't, get one. It's a really good book. Some of you have already read it. There is a movie, but I think it's got a lot of differences from the book. So be careful about just watching the movie. I wouldn't do that. So this video is going to be, probably around the normal length that my videos are going to be on this Google Classroom platform. We've been told to keep our videos 15 minutes or less. I'm probably going to be less than that most of the time. Most of my stuff's going to be more discussion board, typed out instructions. Some days there may not be a video. I may type up something and say, hey, what do you think about this? Respond to this, blah, blah, blah. But most days there will be a video. Most of mine are probably going to trend between 5 and 10 minutes. Occasionally I might have one stretch closer to 15, but it's not going to be a common thing. None of them are going to be live, most likely, okay, because I'm not asking you to get online at the exact time I'm online. I know most of you are doing different things throughout your day. You've got other classes. That's fine. I'll try to have videos where they're available from previous days so you can go back and watch things, but I'm not going to post them until the day, so you can't go ahead either. So make sure you watch each video the day it's posted. But as far as live things, if you need more help with something, like if there's some concept you're just not getting, maybe something with the outsiders you want to discuss, maybe a question you have that you feel would be better spoken, let me know. Obviously you can private message me if you want to do it through text, because I know the whole video thing's awkward. This is really awkward for me, as you can probably tell. But if you want to do a live video chat and get some feedback on something, just let me know. We'll set up a time to do that. And I think it's pretty easy to do through Classroom. If not, we can use another platform, but we'll figure that out. I think that's just about it as far as rules and formatting of the class and everything going forward. If you have any other questions, if there's anything I didn't address that you're wondering about, you can always post and ask me. If you think it's something the whole class would want to learn about, you can post it on the main board of our classroom. If not, you can just private message it to me and ask me, or you can always email me, of course. So I've done the math. If you have 4 main academic classes per day, we've been told 15 minutes of video max, 30 minutes assignment-wise max. That's 45 minutes per class. 4 classes, that's 3 hours, okay? You guys were at school for around 7 hours, then you had homework, extracurricular stuff, studying. You've got a lot more free time now, okay? I've got a lot more free time now. That's great. Use that, okay? Of course, a lot of you are going to spend time on YouTube and Netflix and texting your friends and playing video games, and that's fine. I'm going to do a lot of that too. But stay sane, do things to be active, get some exercise, go outside, get some sunlight. You're going to laugh at me. I mean, obviously we have to read this, but read a book, do something productive to make up for those 4 hours of extra time at least that you're not spending doing school related things. Kind of know some of us are going to go crazy during this, and believe me, I probably am as well. So stay safe, stay sane, keep your hands washed. Don't go out in public unless you have to. But anyway, good luck with this. Let me know if you need anything. I'm always available, from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. pretty much. Just let me know. See you guys.